Competition is underway here at the Rip Curl Pro Bells Beach, and the waves are firing out there in the lineup at the moment. We have two heats unfolding, employing that dual heat format, so overlapping heats as we move through the third round of the women's event. Lakey Peterson leads Sage Eriksson in the first heat of the morning. So in the second heat of the morning now, this is Coco Ho. Always stays so close to the pocket, and when she does decide to get out there on that open face, she'll work it over, lay down a big rail turn for you. But won't be a surprise to me to see Johanne Defay and Coco on some of the more medium-sized set waves out there in the first 20 minutes of their heat.
And amazing, it's really interesting to watch, Ron, because it's just seeing the tactics and see who can get a better wave out of second priority.
So heat 2, the round of 16, that was Johanne Defay. Still hasn't got a great number to speak of. Coco Ho's got the lead in that second heat of the morning. And it's Coco Ho who's going to jump into this one. First section flattens out a little bit, but the wave should stand up again. Coco goes to the rail, rebounds off the foam, has some speed to get up into the lip, gets on top of it.
No, looking at the difference, didn't go that one, maybe a little bit too far out, showing there, and then Coco getting the chance with this one. We can see that wall coming back at her, keeps tight to the pocket, pulls around tight. Love this turn, just up into the top. Yeah, it's one of the best feelings in surfing when you're able to get the fins up above the lip into that light, crispy part of the wave. And really impressed. You know, we spoke about it earlier in this heat. A lot harder, and that's just getting big fans out of the top. And yeah, with the swell coming up, it's a perfect selection.
And Lakey dropping her best ride yet, an 8.33. So Sage Eriksson now in combination, and with a minute to go, that heat is a wrap. But heat 2 also underway, and it's Johanne Defay up at the moment, one of the strongest performers in the opening round. Hits that end section, just gets a little caught up.
Yeah, Johanne, then you got to go and square that lip up with confidence on the inside and travel through with momentum if you're going to come out the winner of that little section.
In the break we had this wave. This is from heat 2. Coco Ho, the veteran championship tour surfer in her 11th year on the CT, has the lead over Johanne Defay at the moment.
Really love the way Coco's just staying at board length in front of her and making sure that she takes full advantage of that steep part of the section. And Johanne doing the same. Nice carve out of the top. Getting a little bit too far out on that one as it gets into the fat section. Coming under the inside and just going under that lip a little bit, but this time she makes sure that she finishes it off.
Well, using her priority here is Coco Ho. Gets up into the lip of that wave and just tries to get a speed drive to get back out in front of it, but can't find that green face. She's going to go down here, and Johanne Defay, she's going to get her opportunity.
It was the best surf wave I've seen this morning.
From start to finish, Carissa didn't put a foot wrong, and now Johanne Defay has her opportunity. She's looking for a 6.44. I think she spotted Coco Ho down the line then and looked at the potential to turn in the number she needs. Should see either Coco Ho or Johanne Defay on this wave. Johanne's going to go on the first ride. Nice section here. Works through a carve, just a set-up turn. And here's the section she needs to make the most of. Does very well. Leans back on that tail. Does well to hang on through a bumpy section for the third maneuver. And now lining up her run through to the inside. This wave standing up nicely. Could have a solid section here. Johanne plants a nice little frontside hit there and rides on out. Was chasing a 6.44.
This wave with some nice green open face comes around, carves out of the top, keeps it tight in the steep part of the wave, brings it round again. That was a great turn, and nearly came unstuck but managed to hold on. Could have maybe got a little bit of lip out of the second one, but went for the same carving maneuver. And this is the best through to the inside by Johanne this morning too, just taking it nicely, keeping light on her feet and lining up a bit of lip. That's better.
She's not going to wait for the score. She's going to get on the attack. Solid first turn. Steep wall again. And Coco, very dynamic in the pocket of this ride. And a third maneuver on the outside. So on her way to a solid number already. Can she hang on for a big finish on the inside? Works through the carve. Now wants to time this float and gets it right. So a good reply, trying to get rid of a 4.87. And she might need that number. Something pretty decent to get herself back into the lead here on these first few sections.
It's turned into a full-on battle here. Coco squares the lip up for a first turn, comes around the section, squares it up one more time. And then this turn kind of gets her stuck behind a pretty good section. She could have got a great turn out of the lip on that last bit. She had to go around it. But then the wave still curved back at her and she got a nice finish hitting the lip and going over the drop.
And even if you do a number of nice turns on the outside, someone who drops the hammer and throws some energy into a manoeuvre might outpoint you even if they don't have that flow and the same number of moves. We've got Johanne Defay up at the moment. This heat's almost coming to a close. This could be a buzzer beater moment. She's after a 4.83, already surfed the opening stages of this ride very well and has a section lining up on the inside. Coco fell out the back. Johanne Defay.
Oh, the outside was really nice. She knew she had the wave here for the score, carved out of the top. A little bit knocked down the face enough. The second one much better than the first. Coming around on the outside, really conscious of the score she needs is what's bleeding out to me out of this one. And I think, see this here, just a little bit safe. She should have gone over the top of that.
Numbers starting to roll through. And it is not enough for Johanne Defay. A 4.77. Coco Ho moves through to the quarterfinals. Another big heat about to hit the lineup with Joseph Pell and Martin Potter stepping in for the call.